you have this ability to make intimacy happen in an imperfect way.
That's the best compliment I've ever received. It's what I see in life.
Yeah.
It's what I see in the world, and it's what seems true to me, and it's what I want to offer as, like, that's how I observe things. That's how I experience life. That it's full of these cracks and imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it can be really jarring and difficult to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like Isherwood said about Sally, she had the vocabulary and mentality of a 12-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Comic to the point of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of person, that can be a lot to take. But I like making those gambles and saying, like, how much can I push? Can you love this person? Because loving people is, like, the hardest thing to figure out. And so I really am intrigued in playing characters to push as far as I can the limits of an audience ability to love them.
Yes.
Because I find, like, that's what life is really about. When you're, like, in an intimate relationship with somebody, like, can I love them in their totality?
Yes. Was there ever any alternative to you from performing? Like, if you hadn't found performing, what do you think you would have done?
God knows. I hate to think what would have happened to me if I hadn't. My work has become something that I can really, like, a string that I can hold on to when there's not a lot of, like, ground underneath me.
Mm-hmm.
And it has really carried me through so much. And if I weren't doing this, I mean, I would probably I would be a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really imagine. I don't think there's a job where you can just read books all day. I don't think that exists. This has turned out to be, I don't know. I don't even know if I really was destined for it in any way. I was really terrible when I started out. I mean, really a truly terrible actress.
Really?
Yeah,
What was wrong?
I wasn't gifted because I didn't know anything. I didn't have any examples of it.
Right.
I had a desire for escapism, expression, words. I've always loved words. I had those desires, but I didn't know how to form a craft around them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I auditioned for 2 years as a kid and I didn't get a single job.
2 years.
For 2 years. You gotta be
pretty resilient.
Pretty resilient and pretty nuts to, like, stick it out. Pretty desperate or something.
But you just knew that it was a way to talk, really.
I knew it was a way to talk. I knew I could use somebody else's words to communicate feelings that were confusing to me.